Morning. I'm not sure you can see all of that beautiful color. I was trying to get it to come up so that you can see the magic in the morning out here. I walked outside. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Fall colors, sun coming up. It's magical. So that kind of skewed my or helped me choose the letter or the word today, right? So magic. Welcome to day 13 of 26 Days of You. Again, we're using the analogy of the letters of the English language alphabet, 26 of them. We're on day 13, so that means we're on letter 13, letter M. Is that right? H-I-J-K-L-M. Good. It's Saturday here in this world, and what a beautiful morning. I can honestly tell you this, and isn't that weird? Let me stop there for a minute. Don't you just love it when people tell you, let me be honest with you? Say, no, lie to me like you always do, or that's a pessimistic way to look, but I think it's a funny statement, but I'm going to use it again. Uh, in my honest reflection of the last couple of days, we discussed, we had workshops on beliefs, we had workshops on being positive, we had some really good workshops on this channel so far, and I find it interesting that at times, even though I know all of the right things to do, I have a tendency, not all the time, but once in a great moon, to slip backwards. You get busy, you get wrapped up, life is taking place, people need your help, um, and you forget to take care of yourself. It happens, right? Um, remember the workshop, and if you don't remember, we had a workshop on rituals. And you wake up in the morning, and one of the things that we discussed a long time ago about being positive that many people do that are successful at this, gratitude statements. Every morning you wake up and you show gratitude for the wonderful things in your life. You take a moment and you plan out how you want the day to go. And then you get up and you get moving and you do some things to take care of yourself. Well, you fall into a routine, and the routine can be a trap if it's not set up to be positive rituals. And those rituals need to have meaning. Well, today was one of those days. Last night was one of those nights for me. It was the end of a long, rough week. When I say rough, I don't mean turbulent and dramatic and all that kind of stuff. What I mean was there was a lot going on. And with a lot going on, I injured myself second time in 2 weeks. And the same injury. I just need to slow down and watch myself. It's not nothing major. Nothing is ever major. You move through it, right? So don't worry about that. But it did, it takes healing energy to focus on healing yourself and taking care of yourself. So that energy took precedence. And I found myself cheating myself in the diet area, not paying attention to the things that I am grateful for, that sometimes we can just take for granted. People in your life that are always there for you. Sometimes you can forget that there is a thin balance, or there is a balance. And I posted for somebody who, and I appreciate this, when I post things about my relationship, because I love my wife and I love my relationship and I love my children and I love my family and I love my students and I love my friends and I love you guys, full of love. So I post things about my relationships, and I'm sure some people get tired of seeing it, but that's their business. I don't concern myself with their business. But there are people who like seeing it, and I don't do it for that reason, but they comment. You guys are a great example of love, and I appreciate that, and I hope that inspires people. But I posted, remember that you do the work, you reap the rewards, or you get to enjoy the benefits, and it's work. It's not hard work, and it's definitely worth it, but it's work. So when you surround yourself with a lot of activities, if you're working at things, sometimes that can slip, and we forget that those people need our time too. And for me, this is one of my weaknesses that I share with you. as far as magic goes and morality. And I went back to to the I word here in a minute too. I'll talk to you a little bit about that. But I um, I have a tendency to hold things in that I don't think are necessary to speak about it, and that includes things that might not be perfectly balanced with me, especially if it involves somebody else. I give them the opportunity to change, fix, or whatever, and then tomorrow's a new day. Sometimes you voice that, and it creates a chain reaction of misunderstanding. There's an N word, M word for you, misunderstanding, and it can remind you that okay, step back. You're too busy. You need to reflect on taking care of yourself and what's most important. Remember to show your gratitude statement. That was my morning today, reminding myself that I'll never. I posted this meme. I'll never be this young again. I am the oldest I've ever been right now. The experience that I've had up to this point is more than I ever dreamed. Okay. I'm reminding myself that. And the gratitude, the gratefulness that I get to do this and that I get to share, and you people share back with me, and you make my life complete in this genre. And it's awesome. Thank you so much. And my beautiful wife and the struggles that she has with her job, and she's going to be done with that pretty quick, I think. Anyway, Um, M, let's do, let's go to I real quick. Integrity. I always have my students look up the word integrity, and I mentioned this to you on the I one, and it goes along today with some of the M words. Just want to bring it up. Integrity. When you create an abundance in your life and you become fulfilled, and all of a sudden you seem to be very busy, and there's a lot of things going on. You need to check your integrity. And I'll tell you why. Integrity is not only doing the right thing all the time, even when no one's looking. It is also the ability to say no. When you have a vision, when you have a purpose, when you have a direction, and your purpose is congruent with who you are and who you're becoming and helpful and loving to other people, people want to share your space. They want to share your time. They want you to do things for them, with them, about them. It's okay to say no. That's having integrity. Why? And I'm not talking about helping people. You can always find ways if people seek you out to help others. You can, as long as you don't give of yourself to the point to where there's none of yourself left. Okay, that doesn't mean saying no. That means just putting limits on what you do. But there are times when things enter your life, even through your own mind and your own um, goals, and oh look, I could do this too, or wow, I should invent this, and wow, I could. You got to learn to say no, or maybe, or later. Okay, integrity, and that comes with the word move. Okay, the M word, move. That's a magic word. There it is again. That's a magic word today. Get up and move. The action that you take, the movements that you do with your body will change your state of being. If you slump and you sit around and you mope, you're gonna feel like you're moving, and you probably won't feel very good. So if you put it up into high gear, or even not even high gear, just stick it into third for a minute and start moving forward, you'll gain momentum, and magic will happen. Music. Music is a fantastic M word. Music will get you moving. Dance. Life is a dance. You do it with others, right? Sometimes you can dance by yourself and have interpretive dancing in your life, but it's still a magic word. Music. Put some music in your life today. Mr. Huntley shared with me, and I'm going to paraphrase it because I know I'll mess it up, a meme or a statement that said, don't let the clock change the notes to your music. I think that's what it said. That's the idea. Don't let the clock change the notes to your music. It's a deeply philosophical thought if you break it into sections and dissect the words, but don't let the clock change the beat or the notes in your music, I think. Notes I like. What's that mean? You tell me. Okay. Um, Morality, good one. Majestic. Remember yesterday in Legendary? How about majestic today? How are you? I don't know if that works. How are you today? I am majestic. I'm going to have to find two or three more definitions before I put that one on. I am majestic. I don't know. That would be fun. Majestic. Magnetic. Draw to you the things that you want in life. Being a magnet toward positivity, being a magnet toward riches, toward fulfillment, for love. Um, you do it anyway. Why not draw and get those magnetic forces to work for you instead of bringing you things that you don't want? Oh, I hope there's no more bills in the mailbox. Boom, magically, there are more bills in the mailbox. Oh, I don't want to get sick. Magically, you get sick. Oh, I don't want to be late. There's a traffic jam. You magnetically draw that stuff to you when you think about it over and over. You put a passionate thought. So change that. Magnetically draw the positive things to your life and create magic. Today's word is magic. I want you to live a magical life. I want you to have magical experiences. Have you ever really watched a child who believes in magic watch a magic act? And the wonderment and the bewilder and the excitement, and it's just to believe that such a thing is possible, and then have their mind start going into, there are different types, right? There's a type that want to figure out how it was done scientifically. They're the ones that want to know how it manifested spiritually or metaphysically, and then they're the ones who just accept it for the enjoyment of the entertainment. Like, oh wow, that was really cool. Which one are you? Or have you shunned magic altogether? I hope not. All right. Have a magical day. Um, how about using that term for the rest of the day? You meet somebody, you shake their hands, it's Saturday, and you're getting ready to leave, and they say, see you later. And you say, have a magical day. I'm going to. That's what I'm going to do today. All right. So today, day 13, magic. Again, to remind you, tomorrow we'll come on. It'll probably be late in the day. And we'll preview or pre-set up the 6 Human Needs, which is the workshop that starts on Monday, 2 days from now. So if you're looking later and you're watching this later, look in the workshop sections in the YouTube channel here and say workshops. I've got them sectioned off for you in workshops, and then I'll have 6 Human Needs in there for you. And we'll start that on Monday. That'll be 5 days in a week, so we'll figure out how to sneak a 6th day in there somehow. All right, I love you guys. Have a magical day. And until we meet again, Mr. Motley, what'd you say? Nice. Watching with my coworkers. Coworkers, Mr. Motley is an incredible guy. He deserves a raise. Buy him a new truck. His caught fire because he's such a hot individual. Did that help? I don't know. Have a great day, guys. Cindy Quinn, you must have survived the boat and didn't sink. I hope that everything went good, and your endeavors in Florida, I hope that they are fruitful. All right, everybody. I see my beautiful wife, Sarah. I'm going to go hug and kiss her good morning, and I'm going to have a magical day. Yeah, new truck. All right. Give me your mark. Get set. Grow.